Now, how many of you have used, most of you must have used Google, but there is something known as Google Scholar, which has been there for quite some time, but not many people know about it. And Google Scholar in this place, supposing I place pyrotoxicosis, then only articles come. If you place a similar in Google, then you will see that so many websites they come and not the articles. Articles also come, but searching is very difficult. Go to Google Scholar. Here you find only articles from journals, and they may be there in PubMed. They may not be there in PubMed. If they are in as an article, then they are available. And quite often, many articles, when you go to PubMed, you will find that only abstract is available. If you copy paste the same article title here, then quite often the same article is there on some other website made by the author or some other journal or somewhere else. The full text, very good way of finding the article is first search in PubMed, then copy paste the title of the article in Google Scholar and do some search. Quite often that article becomes available at some other's website. Also here if we find, we can create our own library. We can do the search since 2016, last 1 year. So, or we can do the custom range just like in PubMed, or we can sort by relevance, sort by date. All these methods are available, and this site is very good for searching articles. You can also create citations, find citations in this. Another small, rather it has become very important these days, ORCID.org. Please make sure that you create an account on ORCID. Now this creates this is a new thing which has come recently, about 1 or 2 years ago, and in this, if you go to register now like this, create an ORCID ID and password. In future, whenever you submit an article, your ORCID ID is very important. It will be linked to your publications and anything you create, and it is coming up as a digital identifier of all researchers, and at one place all your work will be available. Now at present many people don't have ORCID ID, but for future this is something you cannot attach your past work unless you send especially to the authors, to the publishers. But for future, whenever you send an ORCID ID, it will be available to the publishers, and it will come with your in PubMed, in Google Scholar, everywhere it will be coming. So for the sake of all future publications, please create an ORCID ID. Another thing, Readcube. Now Readcube is another very good software. I'll just have to go to the site readcube.com and click on Get Readcube. You can, so in less than a minute, the Readcube downloads. So 18 MB. Even if you have a slow connection, it doesn't take more than 2 or 3 minutes. And now there is a video here on features of
Readcube is a new, easy way to organize and stay on top of your research literature. It's easy to get started. Select your PDFs with the import tool, or simply drag and drop your PDFs into the app. Readcube automatically identifies your papers and creates a searchable library. It can even maintain your existing organization style. You can also import articles into your Readcube library from your web browser by simply adding the Readcube bookmarklet. Our advanced full-text search lets you quickly find any paper in your library. Keeping your library organized is easy. You can create custom lists and add articles by dragging and dropping. If you are looking for a new paper, Readcube is the fastest way to search Google Scholar and PubMed. When you find an article, Readcube can download the PDF and add it to your library with just a single click. It even works with your institutional proxy when you're off campus. After finding the papers you want, read them in Readcube with an uncluttered view and the tools you need. Highlight text, add searchable comments, and copy snapshots. Readcube's enhanced PDF provides a completely new reading experience. You can easily view supplements, search for author names, and look up any reference with a single click. The more you use Readcube, the smarter it gets. Based on the articles in your library, Readcube will provide you with personalized recommendations to make sure you don't miss any important papers. When you want to write a manuscript, you can export your Readcube references to any citation tool. Or use SmartCite, our new easy-to-use Word plugin. With SmartCite, you can cite articles from your library or directly from PubMed. Instantly format your manuscript for nearly any journal, and collaborate with others by simply emailing the manuscript. Anyone with Readcube will be able to add and edit citations. The best part? All of this is completely free. Want more advanced features? For only $5 a month, Readcube Pro provides unlimited cloud storage space and synchronizes your entire library across all of your computers and devices, including Readcube's free mobile apps. Readcube Pro can also monitor selected folders on your computer, automatically importing any new PDFs, and even show you advanced citation metrics for the articles you're reading. So what are you waiting for? Get organized, save time, and stay on top of your research with Readcube.
So basically, Readcube is a facility which can search both PubMed and Google Scholar simultaneously, and also organize all your papers, etc. in a very nice manner. It is something, when we saw Mendeley, it is something an add-on to Mendeley. So this is the Readcube. Now this is my Readcube. Now if you see, I have been writing, there is a my PG, she has I have created a folder for her thesis. I have a folder for I was writing an article on applications of WhatsApp in medical sciences. So I have some papers here, and supposing I want to create another folder, I just have to click on the bottom here and then name, say I want papers on hematology, and create list. So immediately a new folder has been created. Now supposing I want to search something, it will search Google Scholar as well as PubMed. Now if supposing here I want again thyrotoxicosis, now see a number of papers on thyrotoxicosis have come, and I can just add them. Supposing I open any one, I want to search according to article, author, journal, title, etc. So I just open any one and I can download the same article from the web. or I can add any article from my computer into Readcube. Now this article, although it needs a subscription, supposing I want to add an article. So I'll just add this as favorite, and supposing I want to import a PDF from my computer into this, I'll just go to browse, and in my documents, supposing I have some articles in my documents, I usually keep folders on, so just for here, just to slow down the process. So 283 articles references will be imported. So which are there in my computer, and I go to my library. So it has taken all the so supposing I want that this particular article is there, and I can just select any area and highlight it, color it, add note, I mean anything I want to write, I can just annotate it, and I can find, I mean normally you are not able to read the articles properly, highlight in PDF and add points to PDF. Here you can do it. This is a very good app, and this has been created by a university team, and they have gradually improving it day by day. And I can even zoom out, increase the size. The reading in Readcube is very easy, and you can just get points as you use it more and more. These points, they keep on coming, and they help you go to the various points. Just select a PDF and read it here. It is very, select any point, color it as you want, and you can use it. Your entire library of PDF articles can be used, can be stored in it, and not only here but also on the web. Now there is something known as boot camp. Okay, now these are learning videos on uh, we'll just run one of them. Today's assignment will be that all of you download Readcube and do see the videos which I send and do some practice.
Welcome to Readcube Bootcamp. In this video, we'll be reviewing how you import your existing articles into your Readcube library. Importing articles is easy. You simply drag and drop them into the main library view, or click the Import button and choose the folders and files that you would like to import. You can even auto-create lists to match imported file names if you like. If you have an existing library with another reference manager or citation tool, just export it from that particular program. Then, drag and drop that library file onto the lower import box. The export formats we accept include XML, RAS, and BIB files. Once you've selected all the articles you'd like to import, Readcube will scan each PDF and try to identify it against our online databases, finding all available reference information like title, authors, and abstracts, plus any other supplemental data. In the rare case that a file can't be identified, we will ask for your help. Just add 1 to 2 pieces of citation data, and Readcube will show you its best guesses. Just pick the right one, and you're all set. And remember, if you have any questions, you can always contact us at support@readcube.com. Welcome to Readcube Bootcamp. In this video, we'll be going over the basics of searching for and downloading articles to help build your Readcube library. When you click on Search, you'll see options to search for articles from your personal library, Google Scholar, or from PubMed. Searching in Readcube is just like searching anywhere else. Enter any keyword, author, or journal title that you're looking for. When you're done entering your query, hit Enter, and the search results will populate your page. Each search result will indicate whether you have a PDF in your library, or if you are reading to journal. To download the PDF, simply click the download button right here. In most cases, Readcube knows exactly where the PDF will be found and will begin to download it directly to your library. internet browser that you can use to find PDF download. There you have it. For more tips and suggestions, if you ever get stuck, don't hesitate to drop us an email at support@readcube.com. We're happy to help.
So there are some points which are good in Readcube and some points which are good in Mendeley.
Okay.
You can't, I mean, depending upon what you want to do, what is your immediate priority on that particular day, and
Okay, sir.
both are very user friendly. Both have been created by professional, or this has been created by Oxford University, and they have made it freely available all over the world. And $5 a month they take only if you want to store all your articles, etc. on the web. Even that is $5.
So
$5 is not much if you are writing a thesis, etc. Even free account is very good. Thank you.